Hey everyone, so crude oil's recent fall in the last few days may come as a surprise. We've got Brent Crude heading towards 75, as sort of calculated in my last video. But it shouldn't really be a surprise. It all kicked off with the SVB bank collapse. So let's dive into the charts and see where we're heading next. So in my last video, I was talking about how crude oil could come back to retest the 75 levels. And here we are today, coming very close to the 75 level. To be honest, it did kind of surprise initially because crude oil has been moving sideways for quite a while, creating a lot of nice opportunities to trade. If I'm completely honest, when it was at around 80, I felt like that was it until the SVB news, which kind of forced crude oil even lower. That was a sort of signal that, okay, there might be a bit more to go. But given all the sideways movement, it didn't look like we're going to come back to those 75 levels. So halfway through this journey since my last video, I did sort of start changing my mind that hold on about 80-ish, 70 to 80 range might be just all that we get. Nonetheless, here we are coming very close to 75 level, which is quite a critical level. So I'm looking for some sort of support around here and looking for crude oil to sort of bounce off here. The 75 is quite a critical level because the last time we saw 75 was back in December, early December, and we've come back to revisit those levels. You will remember on one of my prior videos I was talking about how it might be 75, it might be even lower, as low as 70. So I'm just going to quickly zoom out. So at the moment, I can't really see any clear indication that this is going to the point where we just suddenly just bounce off and head upwards. So that leaves me a little bit worried actually, which is that, okay, at 75 we may get some sort of bounce up, but it might be short-lived. If it does breach that 75 level, then we're easily going. We're easily going to those 70s where I have another support sitting down there. We're easily going to the 70s if it does break the 75 level. Yeah, so what I would say, guys, is do trade cautiously. Don't overexpose yourself at the moment. Let's see what happens between this 75 to 80 region, and let's take our cues from there. So right now, there isn't much else I can actually say at the moment. I don't really have a broader outlook quite now. I mean, in terms of the long-term view, I still think oil is heading up and we're going to some big numbers. We're going 100 plus and so on now, possibly up to 140. But again, as I mentioned in other videos, those are long shots. But for now, in the more near term, I'd like to see what happens between 75 and 18. It might be the case that we sort of try to push back up somewhere around the 18 level, and then we start pushing back down to breach that 75 level and heading towards 70. So let's see what happens, and I'll post another video update nearer the time. So there you go, guys. That's my take on the market. It's quite a long shot, so it's not going to be easy to trade this unless you're doing something that's long-term. Perhaps you're trading options, or you've got a long-term view and you've got the patience to hold out. Obviously, as the market moves, according to my forecast, there'll be multiple buy and sell opportunities. So therefore, you will need my precise trade ideas. I work with my clients in commodities trading, whether that be oil trading or whether that be gold trading. My clients get my trade ideas where I specify where to enter a trade, where to exit a trade, and the exact stop loss to cut out if things go wrong. Using my trade ideas, I currently help my clients achieve about 5 to 20% growth per month, which is pretty substantial. So if you think I could help you out, get in touch with me on LinkedIn. I'll leave a link to my LinkedIn profile in the description below. Get in touch.